I just got my hands on a Trezor Safe 5, and in this video I'll be unboxing this device, showing you how to set it up, and showing you how to receive and send Bitcoin. Let's get right into it. Here is my Trezor Safe 5, and it comes wrapped in some plastic, so I'm quickly going to take that off. I've got this pin over here, so I'll make a incision over there, and then peel this right off. Alright, that plastic is off, and now we have a box with a security seal on the side over here. What I'm going to do is pull this security seal off, just like that, and then I can go ahead and open my Trezor Safe 5. And here it says Trezor it, it's just you and your crypto. It also says here trezor.io/start, and that is where we will need to go to actually set up our device. So I'm going to take off this little cover over here, and there is the Trezor Safe 5 and a get started guide. If I pull this out, we will see it also comes with a cable over here, which is USB-C to USB-C. And then within this get started guide, here we have the actual getting started document. We get a few stickers with our Trezor, which is always nice. And here we have some wallet backup recovery seeds. So we can write down our seed phrase in these little cards. And of course, it mentions here that never make a digital copy, and this is for your eyes only. Finally, we also get the Trezor itself right here. I chose to go with the black one because I just think it looks the best. Before we go ahead and actually set up our Trezor, we need to ensure that this seal at the bottom of our device is intact and has not been tampered with. I can see that my seal is still on the device. There's no signs of tampering here, so I'm okay to go ahead and set it up. Before we do that, let's go ahead and pull this seal off ourselves, just like that. Now we will see that it does leave a bit of a mark on your Trezor, and that is just to ensure that if somebody else were to peel it off, you would see these markings, and therefore you would know it has been tampered with. Alright, let's move to the computer and get this thing set up. Here I am on my computer, and what we want to do is open any browser of your choice and go to trezor.io/start. Click on return, and it will open Trezor's website, and it says congratulations on getting your new Trezor, and you will need to download Trezor Suite below. And what we need to do here is just click on download for desktop, and there we go, it says your download has started. At the top right of my screen I can see that is completed, so I'm going to open this in my Finder, and here it is, Trezor Suite. I'm going to double click on that, and then just drag Trezor Suite over to my applications. Now I already have Trezor Suite downloaded previously, and it says an older item is installed, so I'm just going to click on replace. Now it's going to ask for your password. I'm going to fill in my username and password really quick, and then once that password is in, I click on OK, and there we go. Trezor Suite has been copied to my applications. Now what I can do is go ahead and delete this download file, and I can eject Trezor Suite from my desktop. Now, if I head on over to my applications over here, here we will see Trezor Suite. I'm going to double click on that to launch it. And it says Trezor Suite is downloaded from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it? I am, so I click on open. And there we go. We are now in Trezor Suite, and we can go ahead and connect our Trezor Safe 5 to our computer using the USB-C cable. Here we have the USB-C cable plugged into my Trezor. I'm going to plug the other end into my MacBook over here. And there we go. It says you've connected a Trezor Safe 5, and now it says device security check. And here are a few pointers to ensure that your device is safe. Firstly, it says my device was bought from an official Trezor shop or a trusted reseller. I bought mine directly from Trezor, so I know that I've completed step 1. Secondly, it says my hologram was intact and untampered with. So the seal at the bottom of my device was untampered with. I double checked that. So I'm confident with step 2 here that my device is untampered with. Finally, it says the device package was intact and untampered with. Again, I checked the box itself. The security seal was untampered with. I unsealed it myself. So I'm confident that step 3 is also okay. If you have any doubts, click on I have doubts over here, but mine is all in order. So I'm going to click on set up my Trezor over here. At this point, what we need to do is download the firmware onto our Trezor device itself. So here I've got the camera looking at the Trezor now. What I'm going to do is click on install firmware on my screen over here, and it's going to start downloading that firmware. And it's, as we can see on the Trezor as well, it says installing firmware. So we'll just give that a minute or two to install onto our Trezor Safe 5. Alright, that firmware is installed onto my Trezor, the device restarted, and on my screen what I need to do is click on continue. And now it says let's check your device. We just want to make sure your Trezor is legit. So in this step, Trezor is going to do a few health checks to ensure that this Trezor device I'm holding is in fact a genuine Trezor. And like it says here, this confirms that the chip inside your hardware wallet is genuine and from Trezor itself. So what I'm going to do is click on start, and it's going to start checking my device. Now I still have this little film on, so I'm going to quickly peel that off. Now it says authenticate device, allow connected computer to confirm your Trezor Safe 5 is genuine. I'm going to allow that, so it says here swipe up. I'm going to just swipe up like that. Now I need to tap to confirm. I tap on the check mark and it says checking authenticity. And there we go, on my screen now it says congrats, your Trezor Safe 5 is ready to go. So I'm going to click on continue, and now we have the option to create a new wallet or recover an existing wallet. So if you already have a seed phrase from an old Trezor device or another hardware wallet that you wish to import, just click on recover wallet to the right. Then you can import your seed phrase and that wallet will load into your Trezor. What we're doing in this video is creating a new wallet. So I'm going to click on create new wallet to the left. Now it says create new wallet, and what we need to do is select the backup type. So if we click on here, there are two options, either a single share backup or a multi-share backup. You can also click legacy backup types over here at the bottom, and there are a few other different types here, like a 12-word backup and a 24-word backup. So these are the most common types of backups at the bottom, but nowadays Trezor recommends a 20-word seed phrase so that you can easily upgrade it to a multi-share backup. This multi-share backup method allows you to generate multiple sets of words. Then you can distribute those words among trusted individuals or hide them, and then you need a particular amount of those words to recover your Bitcoin. So this is kind of like multi-sig, and it is an advanced feature. So what we're going to do is just stick with the default method that Trezor recommends, which is single share backup. Typically, I would choose either 12 or 24 words, but because we're dealing with Trezor today, let's click on single share backup and click on create wallet. Now on my Trezor device, it says by continuing, you agree to Trezor's company's terms and conditions. So you can go to trezor.io/TOS to read that. I'm just going to accept this by swiping up. And then I need to hold to confirm. So I'm going to hold this button down. And there we go. It says processing. And wallet is created. What I need to do now is swipe up again. So I just swipe up. And then it says backup needed. On my screen, I'm also seeing wallet successfully created. Great job. Now let's create a backup. Your wallet backup is the only way to recover access to your wallet. So I'm going to click on continue to backup. And it says here, create backup. Your wallet backup consists of a list of words generated by your Trezor. Write it down accurately and store it securely. It's the only way to recover your funds. Now we need to check a few boxes here to ensure we understand what we're doing. Firstly, your wallet backup lets you recover funds in case of Trezor loss or damage. So if you lose this Trezor device, you need these words to get your Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies you store on this device back. You need those words to get your funds back. Secondly, it says never take a picture or make a digital copy of your backup. So this device is designed to store your backup offline in a secure element chip. If you take a photo or make a digital copy of that backup, you've essentially wasted your money because there's no point in having this device in the first place because you've put your seed phrase online. So never take a photo or make a digital copy. Finally, it says store your wallet backup securely and never share it with anyone. Anybody else with your seed phrase or your backup can access your coins, so you should never share it with anyone. I'm going to check that box, and now I can click on create backup. On my Trezor screen, it says create wallet backup. Your wallet backup contains 20 words in a specific order. I'm going to swipe up to proceed. And it says important, never put your backup anywhere digital. I'm going to swipe up. Write the following 20 words in order on your wallet backup card. Words may repeat. So I'm going to swipe up. And here it's going to start listing my 20 words. What we need to do now is write each of these words down in the correct order on our wallet backup card. So if I open this little card, we can see we have a list of words 1 through 20. So I'm going to write down eyebrow in column 1. I have written that down, so on the Trezor, to proceed to the next word, I'm going to swipe up, and word 2 is sister. Let me write that down. I have written down the word sister, so to proceed, I'm going to swipe up, and I'm going to do this until all 20 words are written down accurately and in the correct order. Alright, I have written all 20 words down. My last one was wrote. So what I'm going to do now is swipe up to proceed, and it says I wrote down all 20 words in order, hold to confirm. I'm going to hold this button down, and there we go. What it says now is check wallet backup. Let's do a quick check of your backup. To proceed, I'm going to swipe up, and what we're going to do now is just confirm we've written everything down correctly. It says select word 1 of 20. My first word was eyebrow, so I just need to select eyebrow, which is in the middle. Next, it says select word 14 of 20. I look at my recovery sheet, and that is promise. So I click on the middle again, promise. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and do this for all 20 of my words. Never mind, I only had to do that for 3 of my words, and it says wallet backup completed. What I can do now is swipe up to proceed. Now on my computer screen, it says wallet backup complete. If you've written down your wallet backup, your Trezor is nearly ready. Don't lose your wallet backup, otherwise you won't be able to recover your funds. So again, these words you write down back up your funds, keep them safe and keep them secure. What we can do now is click on continue to pin and set a pin on the Trezor device. And this will protect our Trezor from unauthorized physical access. We do have the option to skip this, but I highly suggest setting a pin in case anybody finds your Trezor device. I'm going to click on set pin, and now on the device we can go ahead and set our pin. The device says turn on pin protection, so I'm going to swipe up to proceed, and now we can enter our pin. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not a good pin, it is just for this video. So what I'm going to do is click on 1, and then 2, 3, and 4. Notice that the numbers are jumbled up, so just be aware that they aren't in their usual order. I selected 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to click on the check mark to proceed. Now it says re-enter new pin, so once again the numbers are jumbled up. So I'm going to click on 1 over there, 2, 3, and then 4. I click on the check mark, and there we go, it says processing, and pin protection is turned on. We can swipe up to proceed. Now on my computer screen it says pin set. Write down your pin and keep it safe. Use it to unlock your Trezor when you need access to your funds. So I'm going to click on continue, and at this point you can go ahead and activate which coins you want to show in Trezor Suite. In this video we're taking a look at Bitcoin only, so I ensure that Bitcoin is checkmarked, but you would select whichever coins you're interested in. Next we have the option to enable Tor. Tor will increase your privacy and security, but it will slow things down. I would turn this on, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to leave that off and click on Complete Setup. And now it says Setup is complete. We have 2 more things we can optionally do. Firstly, edit the name of our device and change the home screen. So if I click on Edit Name, we can give our device a name. So I'm just going to set it to South and click on Edit Name. I need to confirm that on the device, so it says Change Device Name to South. That's good. I click on swipe up, and then it says tap to confirm. So I tap on that, and that is confirmed. Next, we can also change the home screen, which is something I like to do. So I click on change home screen, and we can select whichever picture we like the most. I am going to go with just the classic Trezor logo. On the device, I need to confirm that by swiping up, and that is all done. Now what we can do is access Trezor Suite by clicking this button. Now what we need to do is select a wallet type. Either we can do a standard wallet or a hidden wallet, which will hide behind another password, a passphrase that we set right now. I consider passphrases an advanced feature, so I'm just going to select the standard wallet with no passphrase. You really need to know what you're doing with the passphrase in order to set that. If you lose the passphrase, you could lose your funds. So let's just click on standard wallet. And here we are in our dashboard. We can see our portfolio is busy loading. And here would all of our accounts would show. So our wallet is ready to start receiving and sending Bitcoin. Let me show you how to receive Bitcoin first. There are a few ways to receive Bitcoin within Trezor. What I like to do is click on the account I wish to receive to, which is my Bitcoin account over here. I click on that, and then I need to click on Receive BTC over here. Now it's going to show me my Bitcoin address. So if I click on Show Full Address, it's going to show me my Bitcoin address on screen, and it's also going to show me on my Trezor device itself. What we want to do is just double check that what we see on Trezor matches what we see on screen. So I can see BC1Q 4DEU, which matches my screen, and it ends in 4M5T0Y. And on my Trezor, I see 4M5T0Y. You may want to check more characters than that, but that is enough for me. So I'm going to swipe up over here and tap to confirm that address. So we have confirmed this address is correct. Now we can copy it, or we can scan this QR code. So at this point, what you would do is give this QR code or this address to whoever is sending you Bitcoin. In this case, I'll be sending it from my Blue wallet on my phone. So here I am in Blue. What I'm going to do is scan this address, and then I'm going to send some funds over to my Trezor now. Those funds are sent, so I'm going to close this screen over here, and let's give that a second to show within Trezor. What I'm going to do is click on Dashboard over here, and if I hover over my balance, there we can see I now have $100 in my Trezor Bitcoin account. I'm going to click on the account to make it big, and if we hover over this, I've got $100 in there, or that much Bitcoin. Now, right now it is blurring everything before I hover over it. To change this, just turn this little toggle off. So I want to show balances, and there we go. It won't hide information from me anymore. If I scroll down on my Bitcoin account, we see we've got a pending transaction, and I'm receiving Bitcoin. It is on the way, and it does not yet have a confirmation. It hasn't been mined by a miner yet. So what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and wait for this Bitcoin to confirm on the blockchain. A few minutes have passed and my transaction did confirm, and now back in Trezor Suite, it says connect and unlock your Trezor. So I'm going to plug my device into my computer, and then I'm going to tap to connect and fill in my PIN. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I click on the check mark to unlock my device. Okay, now in Trezor, it says standard wallet or hidden wallet. I only have a standard wallet, so I click on that. Here I am in my dashboard, and we should see a balance appear over here. And there we go, I've got $106 in my portfolio. If I click on my Bitcoin account and scroll down to transactions, here I have received Bitcoin, and that is confirmed on the blockchain. What I'm going to do now is show you how to send Bitcoin. So let's assume we're back in the dashboard. To send Bitcoin, what we want to do is select the account we wish to spend from. I only have one account, so I'm going to click on that, Bitcoin 1. Next, at the top right of our screen, we want to click on Send. Then we need to paste an address. So this is where we want to send the funds to. In this case, I will be sending back to my Blue wallet. So what I'm going to do is click on Scan over here, and I'm going to show my QR code to my computer. Trezor Suite wants to access my camera, so I allow that, and then scan my Blue wallet address. So this over here is the address we are sending the funds to. I double check in my Blue wallet, it matches, everything looks good. So now we need to select an amount. You have the option to select a Bitcoin amount or a US dollar amount. In this case, we'll send a Bitcoin amount, and I'm actually going to do the max. So I'm going to click on Send Max. Now we have a few other advanced features over here. We're going to leave these all on the default, and below that we can set a fee. Now, Trezor will automatically suggest you a normal fee, a high priority fee, or you can set a custom fee. In this case, I'm just going to set it to high and let Trezor select that fee for me. Okay, everything looks good now. I'm sending to this address. That amount looks good. I've set a fee. What I'm going to do now is click on Review and Send. And now it's going to show me this screen. And what we want to do is just double check that this matches what we see on the Trezor. I see that it does. It ends in KCYY42. Both match. And you also want to check with the recipient. So here I've got Blue Wallet open. I can see the address I'm seeing in blue matches what I'm seeing in Trezor. So on the Trezor device itself, I'm going to swipe up, and then the amount looks good as well. So I swipe up, the summary, everything looks good there, swipe up. And now I need to hold this down to sign that transaction. Just like that. I have now signed that transaction with my Trezor device, and we can go ahead and actually send that onto Bitcoin's network. So here in Trezor, I'm going to click on send, and there we go. I have now sent Bitcoin out of this account. If I scroll down to transactions, here we can see the funds outgoing. And now my balance is $0 or 0 BTC. And there we go. That is how to set up and use your Trezor Bitcoin wallet. I will make more videos in the future on this Trezor device. So if you are interested in that, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, everyone.